Hi folks, welcome Eric 2.0. How are you? I found another needle in a haystack story. This one seems like it was actually true. Now, true, I don't know. But it has too many good features not to be mostly there, you know? Okay, here it is, folks. Now, some of this is wishy-washy, but most of it seems pretty good, and I would honestly go with it. The federal government has even questioned this man about it. They've taken his statement seriously, but unfortunately the other participants in it are actually dead at the moment. But according to this, it says this guy here, a retired CIA agent, confesses to the death on his deathbed that he killed Marilyn Monroe 37 years ago, or however long. It says it in here, folks. Okay. So in Norfolk, Virginia, a 78-year-old retired officer of the Central Intelligence Agency, Norman Hodges, has made a series of astonishing confessions since he was admitted to the Centera General Hospital on Monday. He claims he committed 37 assassinations in the name of the American government between years 1959 to 1972, including the actress and model known as Marilyn Monroe. Mr. Hodges worked for the Central Intelligence Agency for 41 years as an operative with top-level security clearances, claims he was often employed as a hitman by the organization to assassinate individuals who could represent a threat to the security of the country. Trained as a sniper and martial arts expert, Mr. Hodges says he also has significant expertise with more unconventional methods inflicting harm on others, such as poisons and explosives. So, here's the dude. Here's what he looks like. Not sure why he's raising his hands like that, but that was one of the photos. Okay, this actually gets pretty good, folks, and I'm gonna go ahead and read this because I haven't seen this in any other form, so this is actually pretty good. Mr. Hodges swears he remembers vividly each assassination he committed by Central Intelligence Agency. He claims that all 37 of the murders he committed on American soil were ordered by commanding officer Major James Jimmy Hayworth. The elderly man claims he committed these assassinations between August of 1959 and March of 1972, at a time when he says the CIA had its own agenda. He says he was part of an operative cell of 5 members which carried out political assassinations across the country. Most of their victims were political activists, journalists, and union leaders. In other words, this guy probably did in Jimmy Hoffa. Hey, it said union leaders. You don't know. I don't know. Was Hoffa dead in the 50s? I gotta look that up. I gotta look when he died. Or was it? But he also claimed that he had killed a few scientists, artists, whose ideas represented a threat to the interests of the United States. Mr. Hodges said that Marilyn Monroe remains unique among his victims, as she is the only woman he had ever assassinated. He claims he has no regrets, however, as he says that that she had become a threat to the security of the country and had to be eliminated. Sorry, folks, my nephew just got home. He's going nuts. He's got problems, so I just let it go off in the background. But anyways, he says, we had evidence that Marilyn Monroe had not only slept with Kennedy, but also with Fidel Castro, claims Mr. Hodges, or M. Hodges. My commanding officer, Jimmy Hayworth, told me that she had to die, and that it had to look like a suicide or an overdose. I had never killed a woman before, but I obeyed orders. I did it for America. She could have transmitted strategic information to the communists, and we couldn't allow that. She had to die. I did what I had to do. Marilyn Monroe died between midnight and 1 a.m. on August 5, 1962, Mr. Hodges claimed. He entered her room while she was sleeping, injected her with a massive dose of chloral hydrate, a powerful sedative, mixed with Nembutal, a short-acting barbiturate, causing her death. The 78-year-old man was placed under custody by the FBI, which is taking Mr. Hodges' confessions very seriously and has opened an investigation to verify his allegations. The investigation might be very complicated because very few written files are available on the secret activities, and most of the actors implicated in the various cases are already dead or have been deceased. The most important witness in the story was Mr. Hodges himself. His alleged commanding officer, Major James Hayworth, died of a heart attack in 2011. Two of the other three CIA assassins identified by Mr. Hodges have also died. And the last one, Captain Keith Mickens, went missing in action in 1968 and is, by all intents and purposes, presumed dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually an amazing situation if this man in any way, shape, or form is responsible, because the official story I have said that the British were actually involved with the mafia who told the CIA to assassinate Marilyn Monroe, among others, and there's good reasons for that, and it's not just hogwash, but that's what I had believed because of what Kennedy had done with the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know, how do we get him if we don't get the president? Well, we get his mistress. You know, we get Marilyn Monroe, we get this person, we get that person, and that was what I've always been told. I can't go into huge details as to why I believe that story, but also it could tie into to this guy's story as well, to Mr. Hodges' story as well, because his commander would have gotten the orders and he would have carried it out regardless. So he wouldn't have known who was giving the orders at the top anyways. So Mr. Hodges, Mr. Norman Hodges, claims that he was the assassin sent to kill Marilyn Monroe. And the FBI is taking it so serious that they have placed him into custody. Now, I don't know if he's alive, if he's dead, what the situation is. But this is a story that I found, and I haven't found anything this complete, so I decided to run this. This is coming from WorldTruth.tv, and if I was an investigator in this case, you're damn right I would be believing this.